I'm going to be talking about Unit 7, describing an assessment in this curriculum model and how am I incorporating it. This chapter talked a lot about written assessments, talked about summative assessments, talked about formative, informal assessments, and it also showed us like how to use them. So some of the ones that I'm actually using right now are informal, of course, with class discussions and demonstrations. At the end of the semester, well, at the end of my first semester, I do have a summative assessment where they have to make kind of like a booklet. It's kind of like a review. You have to make a booklet of 50 workouts that they can do on their own, like without any equipment. So they have to tell me like what body part they're affecting, targeting, sorry, how many reps and how it's done. And then they get into groups and they have to make a video. So they turn in something written and then they do something with technology. And I also do journal reflections. They have to fill out, they get assessed on their mile every week, and they're basically competing with themselves. So they get a 5 if they stay within 30 seconds of their fastest time. They get a 4 if they're a minute within their fastest time. 3, 2, 1. So basically from the beginning, they're gonna find out what's the fastest time I've ever ran. So let's say it's like a 7-minute mile. So they have 7:30 to get a 5 that day. So I try to assess them based on their own time because I know um, when teachers are like, oh, well, if you don't get under 10, then and sometimes then you're not going to pass. But sometimes that's impossible for some people. So I want them to be their own, um, have their own rubric. So they make up their own rubric and they know exactly when they come in, okay, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting today. I'm going to try really hard. Um, and it pushes them. What are some other ones that I use? We do presentations, so I always have. Um, there's this one unit where it's we focus on all the muscles, so they have to. I'll break them up in groups, and they get assessed, knowing all the muscles and how to work them out, and in the assessment they present. They're actually leading the workout. So I get to see if they actually know what they're talking about. And there's a rubric that they can see, like, okay, did I talk about the muscle? Did I talk about how to perform the exercise? And did I participate well? So they know exactly what they're getting graded on. Yeah. Thanks.